MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, spring training action from the Cactus League between the Texas Rangers and the Royals. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Ooh, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Felix Hernandez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, we're watching a guy who's the reigning champion of the Cy Young in the American League last year. He's the American League Cy Young Award winner. That speaks volumes to his stuff and how he gets himself ready for games. He's always prepared, lineups are afraid of him, and regardless if he's having a good outing or not, the stuff carries. So I want to see him have a good outing today. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Royals. In the outfield, Nick Markakis. Now get a hold of this. He played 398 games without committing an error. 398 games in a row. That's more than 2 seasons without committing an error. That's unthinkable.
Into the box now stands the leadoff man, Michael Bourne, and we are ready for baseball. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch, clearly looking for a fastball.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's looking for 3 right out of the gates today. And he'll get there as he kicks off the ball game with a triple.
Leadoff men are supposed to light the fuse and get the offense going, right? Well, that's exactly what he does right here. Great way to start the day.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And a great chance here to put his team in front before many fans have even settled into their seats. One and 0 pitch on the way. Way out in front.
This could be an interesting night for him. He gives up the extra base hit, and then he makes a location pitch that he needs to make. If he does that consistently, he'll have a good night.
Here it comes on 1-1. Dribbled back toward the mound. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single.
Well, that's called smelling a base hit right there. He beats out an infield single. Not everybody hustles out of the box, but he darn sure knew he better, and he did.
Standing in, Rudy McCaig.
Take it off. Let's get 2.
Now a ground ball for Moustakas. This might be 2. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
A really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Now at the plate, Mitch Moreland. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that's in there, base hit. Choo rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, that's a nice RBI hit right there, and it gives them a 2-0 lead early. When you get good pitchers, man, you got to take it to them and take them out of the game early before they settle in.
Martin Prado now, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Check by Hernandez. The pitch swung on and hit in the air. Dyson on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Two gone now, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
A right fielder, number 12, Seth Smith.
Here's Seth Smith now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed for the first strike. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Yeah, Matt, Freddie might call a few strikes below the knees in this one, but he tends to get pretty good reviews. Players don't argue a whole lot. He's consistent. He almost never impacts the game in a negative way.
Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Two out with the man at first. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt. A runner on first with 2 away. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Rangers 2. KC coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Harold, what's the key for them today?
Well, you come in and you realize, man, we're already down 2. What do? You play within yourself. We get our leadoff guy on. The next man moves him up or moves him over. Then our middle guys, maybe we hit a big pop to get in it. You don't have to go get 2 runs this inning. Just get 1. Keep chipping away and giving yourself a chance.
Yu Darvish, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Rangers. And I'm looking out there at Sin-Shu Chu. You know, he had an injury a few years back, kind of held him out of a lot of games, but this guy can really throw. You watch him in right field and let the ball fly. His arm stacks up with anybody out there.
Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Gerard Dyson.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That's out to the gap in right center. It's down for at least a base hit. With his speed, perhaps more.
Well, that's the danger of throwing fastballs back to back. The guy measures the first one, then he times the second one, gets the base hit.
And Torres.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Darvish delivers the 2-0. Hard on the ground toward short. And that'll be a base hit for Zobrist.
Well, back-to-back balls hit hard to start their bottom half of the first here. No wonder they were hustling off the field. Maybe they knew something we didn't know. They came to hit this game.
Now to the plate, Eric Hosmer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. Three-run home run down the line in right, and it's powered the Royals to a 3-2 lead.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Batting fourth, designated hitter, Adam Lind.
Here's Adam Lind. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 3 runs already home here. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Chu racing back to the track. He's there and records the first out.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Alex Gordon.
Now in the box, Alex Gordon. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
Ready with the 1-0. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. Lerma on the grass. Throw on to first, and Gordon is retired here for the second out.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now it's 2-0.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Darvish pauses. 2-0 on its way. Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas, and it's given the Royals a 4-2 lead.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Batting seventh, catcher, Salvador.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Hit on the ground to short. Green is right there. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. It's the Royals 4 and the Rangers 2. Stepping into the box, John Lerma. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. First pitch on its way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Hernandez readies another 0-2, and he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Batting 8, the catcher, number 8.
So 1 away here with the bases empty,
Soto.
and standing in is the catcher, Giovanni Soto. Into the windup and the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Grant Green.
Into the box now, Grant Green. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle in, really starting to throw strikes.
Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Now that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your runs, and then you go back and shut them down.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Arizona and spring training baseball after this. Omar Infante to stand in. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
Second baseman, Omar Infante.
From the stretch. A high fastball is in there.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Here it comes now to Infante. This is line to left, and they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Well, here we are with the leadoff hit in the second, and the pitcher really struggled in the first inning. So you got to be a little bit concerned. The stuff just doesn't look like it's there today.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
On a line to shortstop, and it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
The center fielder, number 1, Rashad Dyson.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rashad Dyson. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
From the belt, the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Chu on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. On to first, and they get the double play. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Royals 4 and the Rangers 2. Michael Bourne at the plate now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
The 1-2 pitch from Felix. And he will take strike 3 call. He's got another one. 5 straight strikeouts, and that's the first out of the inning.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Into the box, Shin-Soo Choo. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this will be fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hosmer is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rudy McKay.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Rudy McKay. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Slow roller back to the mound. Backhanded. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So a strong inning there for Felix Hernandez as his guys keep their 4-2 lead. Striding in once again, Ben Zobrist. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Ben Zobrist.
Swing and a little tapper. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The first baseman, number 35, Eric Hosmer.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a pop-up now. Green on the move. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
Designated hitter, Adam Lind.
Digging in to try it again. Adam Lind, 0 for 1 here in the early going. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bourne has a read on it, and the inning is over. KC down in order as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Ready for another chance? Mitch Moreland. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Mitch Moreland.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. Mitch Moreland with a solo home run as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now batting.
Martin Prado now.
Martin Prado.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Hey, every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones, forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Here's Seth Smith now. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Stepping in now, John Lerma, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
Reined in. Zobrist. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto, now, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 in the inning for the Rangers on the Mitch Moreland home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Royals 4 and the Rangers 3. Cole Hamels will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
Number 35, Cole Hamels.
Digging in, Alex Gordon. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
For the Royals, left fielder Alex Gordon.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Here's Hamels now on 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 in count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game.
Here it comes on 3-0. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Chu has a read on it. He's got it one away.
Third baseman, number 8, Mike Moustakas.
One away for the Royals here in the fourth. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. The throw into second, and he'll pull into second with one away.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, that grounder got him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
So coming to the plate, Omar Infante. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And misses badly on a pitch down in the dirt. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Hamels comes set. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances
right
there.
Number 21, Nick Markakis.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Royals strand a pair, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Stepping in, Grant Green. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Grant Green.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
The 1-0 delivery. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Hit in the air out to left field. Gordon is there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Center fielder number 24, Michael Bourne.
Michael Bourne at the plate now. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
I love the pitch sequence. He shows him a pitch in the zone, then he throws him a slider out of the zone. He's owning him right now.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Lined into left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Well, a little 2-out single. Now, you may not think it's much, but he's already given up a couple runs this game, so maybe this is the start of something big.
McKay.
Ready for another shot now. Rudy McKay. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
In there, strike one.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Royals 4 and the Rangers 3. Derek Holland, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
Derek Holland.
Here's Rashad Dyson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side.
Brings it in, standing inside the coach's box for out number 1.
The shortstop, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ground ball sent back up the middle to his right. Lerma throw on to first, and Holland looks to be in control here. 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 35, Eric Hosmer.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Hard hit at third. Prado is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3, and it remains a 4-3 game. Digging in and looking for more, Mitch Moreland. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Mitch Moreland.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. Pitch on the way. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Standing in now, Martin Prado, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Hernandez will get ready to deliver pitch number 75 so far. Hernandez readies the 1-1. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Digging in once again, Seth Smith. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Victor Sanchez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 72, Victor Sanchez.
Here's Adam Lind. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
For the Royals, designated hitter, Adam Lind.
In there for strike 1.
0-1.
Lind awaits the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Soto goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Lind is retired, and there's one away. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there.
This ball will be chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Mike Moustakas will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Here comes the first pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Smith has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. KC down in order, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. Royals leading this one as we get set to start the 7th, but before we do so, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Striding in once again, John Lerma. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Lerma.
Lewis Coleman is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 31, Lewis Coleman.
In there at the knees, strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they were different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
In now, Giovanni Soto, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 delivery. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The 0-2 delivery. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
The batter, number 13, shortstop.
Ready for another shot now. Grant Green. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Rangers set down in order. Score holds at 4-3. Andy Allen gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Andy Allen.
Digging in to try it again. Salvador Perez, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Salvador Perez.
Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Lerma will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Hey, every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Omar Infante to stand in. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard towards the hole. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Well, he's having himself quite a day. 3 for 3 after that single right there. He's putting in some quality work and getting rewarded for it.
21, Nick Markakis.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. No hits to this point. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. Prado onto the grass, He can't get there as it falls in. He'll get it into second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second.
Oh, he couldn't have thrown that any better. Fastball inside, jams him, and he gets a nice bloop single to reward him. Wow.
Here's Rashad Dyson. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Sent on the ground out to second. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More Cactus League action coming your way after this. Leonis Martin will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Leonis Martin.
James Yu has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Yu.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. A good afternoon of spring training baseball thus far as you get a look there at our line score through the first 7. Alex Dickerson will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Dickerson.
And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Ready with the 0-1. Grounded fouled off to the right side.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Ready with the 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time? And that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The 1-0 delivery. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Grounded to short. Zobrist has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They still trail it here 4-3. Leonis Martin will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Number 2, Leonis Martin.
Alex
Now in left
Dickerson
field,
will stay in the
number
ball game
31,
now and take
Alex
over in left field.
Dickerson. Now
Josh
pitching for the
Bach
Rangers.
is on to pitch
Number
out of the
5,
bullpen in the bottom
Josh
half of the 8th.
Bach. Now at
Scott
first base,
Moore
number
is into the
16,
game as well,
Scott
as he's the new first
Moore.
baseman. Ben Zobrist will be the first one to greet him, as he'll
Leading off
have
for
to
the
turn
Royals,
around and bat from the right
the
side of the plate
shortstop,
here.
Ben Zobrist.
First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Comes set with the 0-1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Hosmer. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The 0-1 delivery. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Here's Adam Lind. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here it comes, 1-0. This is skied into short left center. Dickerson is camped under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Ethan Drew is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the 9th.
Drew.
Freddie Hardwick takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, it's getting late in the game. You look for anything to get the rally started right there. An infield single. They'll take it and try to build from it moving forward.
Martin Prado now 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Zobrist on to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
That's a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to field it coming off the bag and then make a throw to second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't complete the double play, but at least they got one out.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. The 1-0 delivery. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Here's a high pop-up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, John Lerma.
Standing in, John Lerma. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Yu Darvish worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Rangers, 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Felix Hernandez. The loss goes to Yu Darvish. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Thanks for joining us.